Sheriff Joe Arpaio is the only law enforcement officer in America who has stood up to challenge Barack Obama's constitutional eligibility and has demonstrated tremendous courage, fortitude, and commitment in staying the course. Yet he faces a barrage of constant attacks from the media and the political establishment. The latest comes from his own Maricopa County, Arizona Board of Supervisors, who tried to embarrass him and undermine his efforts by refusing a $5,000 reimbursement from the Sheriff's volunteer Cold Case Posse for expenses incurred in a trip to Hawaii to investigate Obama's birth certificate and related matters. Those expenses were for a deputy who accompanied lead investigator Mike Zullo for security purposes. The reimbursement lost by a 2-2 vote in the absence of Supervisor Fulton Brock. It was Supervisors Mary Rose Wilcox and Don Stapley who rejected the funds. Arpaio's spokeswoman, Lisa Allen, explains both were subjects of sheriff's investigations in the past and had filed claims alleging wrongful prosecution. The posse announced in March it found probable cause that the image released in 2011 by the White House as birth documentation for Obama is a forgery. Another news conference is scheduled in a few weeks, and Sheriff Arpaio promises important new revelations. He launched the investigation at the request of constituents who feared that placement of Obama's name on the state's 2012 ballot would constitute fraud if Obama were found ineligible. Posse lead investigator Zullo tells WND, "We're trying to conduct an investigation with zero cost to the taxpayers. They refuse to take the money. We don't understand how that helps the taxpayers." According to Zullo, the deputy was needed on the Hawaii trip because he was allowed to be armed as a sworn officer, while volunteer investigators from the Cold Case Posse were not. Zullo also says the Hawaii trip was all business. "From my balcony, I had a view of an alley, a check cashing place, and a liquor store." He noted the room costs only $129 a night, which is a low rate for most locations in the Aloha State. After the investigative trip to Hawaii, WND reported an intelligence source who warned early last year that a forged Obama birth record would be released now says a forged original birth certificate intended to pass forensic inspection by using 1961 materials is being prepared and could be made public as an October surprise. But Arpaio insists on seeing the entire roll of microfilm that contains Obama's birth record and submitting it to court-certified forensic examiners to determine authenticity.